Shot right away.
Look at this instant reaction. Nebula down and now Yoshii's hiding inside of it. NAOS, they're going to look for that plant. They're under pressure because of time. PapiChulo, Mojer, they hold it down because of the frenzy and they get a triple. Now left up to Jemkin and Allen.
Frenzy power all the way, and Crystal, I mean, he was really just trying to beat the shield, but hold on, the round is about to end as Witz gets one more. Only Jemkin left, full health. Sheriff
stacking up together, Will. These could be good. Now Jemkin goes in for a oh my god, what is that? An instant double tap with the Sheriff. 2 hits gone. And PapiChulo, he backs up in towards Flowers, and he hopes that his position works out great.
Especially with the smokes coming in from SCARZ. Jaw currently stunned up, but they cannot push into it just yet. They haven't cleared enough angles. Crystal with the bleeds. Jaw's good for one. Has he bought enough time now for NAOS Esports? Trying to continue with the bonus round, but no, it's Jemkin and Crystal. Witz with the double shuts it down and shuts me up as well. Yoshi just trying to continue on, but the damage is already done. NAOS Esports, this is all just a cherry on top. The save bite is good. Oh, and there's no time. Crystal, he just has to give it up. Going for the plant anyway, so Crystal, he's just trying to go in with the ultimate to try to get some information, but Josh shuts every part of that down. Crystal is traded out, and once again, it's 1v3.
Oh, you got us, Yoshi. Able to only get one.
In, and he gets the kill, but not only does he get the kill, but that means that they open up art so that they get the pit up. You know there's an operator on the other side. Numbers not quite in your favor, but it should be safe for the time being.
Still though, the Viper's pit up. Someone got spammed. SCARZ is surrounding this entire green ball of gas, and it could go horribly wrong. Using the vantage point now, TORANECO finds yet another. But look at this spray from Mojer! Suddenly 2 gone, and we're down to Yoshiii at 1 HP. He pushes out, he takes out PapiChulo. The Viper's pit is down.
I love the lockdown. I love it.
Health not there.
Yeah, I mean, this is just to buy time. He just needs to stay alive, and he's even gonna get the kill because he knows. Try to peek out, but you do have the weapons advantage. Jaw, he's a little scared of. Oh, I even like the Nebula just being used, the Nova Pulse rather, just to assist, and Mojer's gonna peek out away from that. He dies though. Oh no, with the spike, you're giving away the spike drop as well. Trying to make sure they don't pick up the weapons, but NAOS gets a little too ahead of themselves. And now you gotta be able to just tail your way out of this site, and it's not gonna happen. PapiChulo once again in a clutch situation. Kill as you can, right? Econ-wise, NAOS Esports, they can still buy up.
Or is Mojer on this bit of a lurk? If anyone does come his way, he might be able to catch them off guard. But SCARZ, so aware, they're all going together as a team. Instead, they're working off of Allen's lockdown.
Now, here's the thing. You mentioned Mojer, but I believe he should be right outside of this lockdown. So do they think that B-Link is clear? Because otherwise, he might be able to catch the back of him right away. Currently, the site. Oh, they're trying to push out, but Crystal is good for 2. Takes out Jaw. Yeah, but here, it's going to be Mojer. Does he realize that they're on the defuse? Allen, he jumps off of it. He wants to win the duel, but he's so low health. Goes for the tap. Mojer, he knows that they're not on it just yet. And they enter. Crystal good for 1, but now he needs to fight. Yeah, half defuse still there. And PapiChulo. And earlier, SCARZ did tag someone over in mid as the force of NAOS Esports enter B-Link. So they just send the Seekers to make sure it's all clear. Nobody there, so Crystal knows he doesn't have to watch his back. He can now focus on the retake, but the smoke timing, Jemkin. He doesn't predict it, but he still flicks over to get the kill onto Jaw. Now leading 4 versus 3. Still an operator in hand, though. PapiChulo good for 1. Yoshiii trades that out. Yoshiii now has the flank over on Witz, but the flash not quite good. Flashes himself. He still gets the headshot. Meanwhile, another trade on the site. It's all down to senyorcarl, and he cannot clutch it up. Yoshiii, but they're going to try to surround him on the flank. They're just going to let the plant happen. Oh, never mind. Crystal trying to go for that cheeky early kill. Not quite good yet, but PapiChulo gets 1 from behind. Only 1. Now, the flanks in full action, but the flash was still in action for Jemkin, and Jaw will find him before he'll get healed up, but they only have that one guiding light, and there's the operator this time from Jaw with the blades. 4K. He does get tagged by it in the end. It's actually going to be Allen who gets tagged, but do they quite expect him? No, but he doesn't get the first shot. He does get it on the second. Allen, can he get the trade? The frenzy's good. He has to reload, stays alive, but Mojer is here on the flank here from Art, but 3 members still left from SCARZ. NAOS Esports, they have a slight idea of the locations, but the curveball, it's too fast. Yoshi gets a kill as well across the map.
Now off to the last player. Not enough time, only looking for frags. Just a couple more for, you just need line of sight. SCARZ are playing it safe though.
Yeah, they're gonna just say, all right, we want to make sure, oh, we get good position. Mojer with a nice hit across through the Seekers to get that kill. And now they're just going to wait.
I guess we don't have to see in order to find kills. You just spam through it. But still, the spike is planted, and now NAOS has to retake.
Yeah, they do have that operator, so they give it over to Witz. Ja wants to go in, break open the site. He's going to B Hall with his teammates, and Mojer's going to take the hit for him, but PapiChulo falls as well. This wasn't part of the plan for NAOS Esports. Witz says, did you forget about the potential operator? senyorcarl, he's here. Oh no, he cannot defend his teammate. Witz, he has the operator. He's trying to peek. He's going with the classic 3 right. Take too much map control. Group up in mid. Make sure they're stuck in the site. However,
I'm scared, Will.
Yeah, one wild card is Jemkin. Now coming through Arch, just one tempo late. And he's got to wait for Allen to get contact. The alarm bot, Jemkin, he's waiting for the free kill. Witz, oh, he cannot clear the angle. And now Jemkin waiting for another. And Mojer just says, well, I can't worry about that right now. I gotta go back, but he has second thoughts, and he cannot support his teammate. He's all left alone, and Allen will clear up. Surely you know this is coming, whether the toxic screen goes up or not. Everything is being thrown down from SCARZ. Ja just has to stay alive. He'll clear out the ultimate, but he's not in the clear himself just yet. Trying to hold on to B Hall. He knows Jemkin could be there. Oh, I like the idea, but Jemkin's also one step ahead. Jemkin's cleared up B Hall fast because thanks to the jump peaks from Mojer. Will they fill the site? Yes, they flooded in. They're trying to support Mojer as best as they can. B Hall being held onto with the NAOS. However, the lockdown, it pressures Mojer to push out. Now Esports, they're all stuck within the radius and they cannot get the kills. It looks like it may be over, Quack, of course. Still a little bit of hope. 3 versus 4, not the end of the world just yet. PapiChulo on the flank, but no, that hope now just absolutely burned out. And now it's Esports. Witz and senyorcarl, the double team. Carl and Witz, can they do it? But there's so many members they need to take every look at the positions for SCARZ. Yeah, they're just all peeking out one by one for the trade. Left, right, and top, and it's going to be Yoshiii with yet another multi-kill to bring the comeback to fruition and take map 1 on Pearl. Or not. Crystal not ready to fight the initial entry. He's just going to have to try to survive. And Ja just buying time. They get one ping. They don't have information on another. Oh! Ja just gets a domed right in the face by the Sheriff. I mean, that's not really going to do, be able to stop the Sheriff there, but still the entry happens here for NAOS Esports.
And that's when we see that barrier or being used just to block off lane. It's a good way to, kind of corner yourself into the site and maybe play around some of these artificial corners or walls. But look at how SCARZ are able to come in through this. It's a bit of a space, and then Witz finds one shot.
Yeah, I mean, just a cheeky little angle. He's trying to go for another. He gets a second one as well. Maybe Witz gets that resurrection, that ultimate on the Sage. It could be very valuable.
You still got Yoshiii on the other side, though. The defender spawn, and he goes in for the spray. Catches up onto Ja, and then the recon coming through from Crystal. A shock dart as well. Witz is gone, and now still trying to make their way onto the site. Spike not yet planted because they're facing so much contention just coming out from market, coming out from defender spawn. Yoshiii finding yet another, and now they're pushing through. Mojer tries to hold it from lane. He will be able to find the first, but that is it.
It should be it. Gone. Yeah. Only 25 HP left here for Mojer. Sure, he's got the Phantom, but yeah, just need to be a little scratch. It seemed this was never meant to be a scouting mission. It was meant to break open the site. Already through on Switch, they close it. And the main force not able to enter just yet. Ja finally coming in to support. Meanwhile, Witz, he's pushing out. He gets 2. That's enough to slow them down for the time being. They even planted PapiChulo in market. But SCARZ, they pushed up the tempo. Now Allen all alone. Ja getting that clutch kill against Yoshiii. Otherwise, PapiChulo may have been too late, but now it's a double angle, and Allen has no idea.
But again, look at the SCARZ composition. Look at SCARZ positioning. Just playing right around guard, and you've got Jemkin watching the angle. Mojer, however, a bit of a lurk towards B. He finds that first pick off. Jemkin with a wallbang onto PapiChulo too. Yeah, the defender lockdown now in place.
Yeah, the lockdown wasn't cleared coming up for senyorcarl. He tries to go for it, but he's stopped, and Allen's still alive. They can start tapping the spike right now, and it's another over-under to protect their teammates. Crystal good for 1. Jemkin will miss that one, though.
Are we going for this?
Yeah, I mean, I think so, because Crystal, he doesn't really have an option. Oh, there's that wall!
Step forward, and Jemkin hears this as well. I think SCARZ are prepared for this.
Oh, they absolutely are. And Allen was not cleared at all. Ja only looking to the left, didn't have a chance to quite clear the right side. Allen's looking for another as Yoshiii draws the attention on the other side of the map. Allen with a 4K.
And that could be their head. Jemkin was watching for Witz to potentially prop himself up on that wall, but nobody there. Now it's going to be Jaw.
And it's going to be Jaw who gets in. However, there's a lot coming out from the other side. The Hunter's Fury trying to clear for, but Allen is still there. This time on the other side. It's the left side they had to worry about. Jemkin flies high into the sky as Crystal finishes off. It's not going to be too common for the Sage to be here. The wall's already up in B main. senyorcarl, he gets contact and he tries to peek back out, but they are already spamming through the wall with the headshot. Are they aware that Jaw is here? Was this enough of an Oscar-worthy act? No, it was not. Jaw gets checked. Witz now alone with the slow arc, but they say we will.
Crystal's just watching the angle too, waiting for it. They peek through. Unfortunately, not times together. Careful as he approaches down in towards market. Might have heard a bit of a shuffle. Witz takes him out instead.
This is good information though. It stops him from mid. So Mojer just has to focus here on to B main. However, the shadow step comes through, but he cuts off the second line of entry. Now TORANECO slightly stranded. Allen's coming to support, but the slow warp keeps him at bay, and Witz just sprays through after he sees the flight path of the fragment. NAOS Esports. Alarmbot watching it. Of course, rifles all still bought up with the half armors here for NAOS Esports. Ooh. Jaw gets taken out first. It's got to be a double for Allen. He has been on fire on that KO here on Ascent. Now Witz, the wall is still up on A main, but he's going back into sight. He's just trying to get whatever extra kills to buy time. The mind games, will they work? Witz steps out, steps back in. He's good for one. He's peeking back and forth, and that's a triple. senyorcarl now here in time off of those triple kills. The drone forces TORANECO off the spike plant. He's trying to bait them out, but Carl, what they did on Pearl. Once they started to get put into pressure, they turned things up to 11, of course, and Eco as well. But the Blade Storms are down, and now it's just a couple pistols and a stinger. That can't put a candle up to the Phantoms and Vandals, even the operator on Jaw.
Defender Spawn has a position to spam through, but it also comes down to senyorcarl and how he anchors. He hears them drop, he tries to go for a spray. Get the quadra! Oh, Crystal! He tries to fight back, but that's all you can do because Mojer is here. Push back in towards B. They're using this lockdown, but there comes that Hunter's Fury from senyorcarl.
Yeah, the Hunter Fury to answer though, to take out senyorcarl. And Mojer just holds his ground. He will get detained, but it's buying enough time and evened out the numbers for the time being. He'll eventually die. However, he made it possible that it's a 3v2. Witz Crystal has arrived. Crystal, he's been on fire the past 2 days, Quack. A little scared here, the Blade Storm just to draw out. Oh, and the paranoia support, but Crystal just tucks away. TORANECO on the other side, he goes for the trade. Does he know the exact location of PapiChulo? He does! Jaw, he's been healed up. He's got the blades at the ready. It's a, oh, and he goes for the double blades right in the chest of TORANECO. And coming in through main. Alarmbot taken down. Smokes there to buy time. Mojer, can he delay long enough? senyorcarl's gone, but Mojer's still alive. Oh, he cannot clear mid for his teammates.
And with that shot, Crystal doubles back, goes through B main as well. He could very well hold the cross. He's gonna peek out. That's precisely what he's looking for. Recon Ball confirms the shot, and he lands it perfectly onto Witz. PapiChulo pushed into sight. He needs to make these shots good, because if not, this round could very well be over. He's running out of time. He turns back, and no!
Used by Jaw. And SCARZ, they say, okay, we just go fast again, but the paranoia, this time it's preemptive. Coming out from PapiChulo, they cannot enter the site. The wall greets them, and it's going to be Jaw right over through the wall, gets the kill. PapiChulo, he goes for one trade. Not on Jemkin, but he shuts down that initial entry. Jaw still on the site as well. senyorcarl, he's trying to rotate over. He clears out mid for the time being. They know that there's nobody on the flank. Jaw, you're getting spammed, but he still gets the kill onto the no-commanded KO. And it's another one. All down to Jemkin. Blades at the ready, 1v4. We've praised him all week long. 2 weeks talking about the star player of SCARZ. Can he extend this, or will we be going to fracture? PapiChulo with the headshot. Now Esports keeps the dream alive for the Philippines as they tie it up 1-1 to go on to fracture next in the semi-final best of 3. Support over on Dish. Yeah, they sneak in, but are they aware of the potential forces coming out from Dish? They try to put it down with the smokes, and they're just trying to get the plant down. Crystal Crystal, are you really going to creep in here on the pistol round? The PapiChulos go right above him, and he has no idea. Trying to plant the boom bot. It's 3 kills right off the bat here for SCARZ. senyorcarl does what he can to do some damage, but now a 1v4 for Mojer. Just a classic in hand, and he cannot do any damage. Ellen goes down at some point, but how much time? Yeah, how much time can he waste away? Okay, Ja shuts that down for the time being. Now the plant goes down by TORANECO. SCARZ already positioned for post plant. 2 in the site. Nope, just 1. 3 in main. 2 dodge away from the 0 point. Can Jemkin hide away for long enough? They're trying to spam it. He says, no, I'm just pretending I exist. He just lets it pass. He wants to get the diffuser. The half not quite done yet. Buys time as Crystal gets the kill onto the door, and it's just PapiChulo left. We've seen this so many times, but today it hasn't been as successful as Yoshiii cleans up. 3-1 lead for SCARZ. Next to Sewers, he's just trying to make sure that no one creeps out of it, and the Nightfall. Allen's here to receive. If they try to escape, and Allen already gets 1 kill, he gets traded out. But meanwhile, it's going to be the showstopper from both sides. Neither getting kills just yet. Jemkin will find one to his name right at the end of the timer, though, as the fuse goes down. They're just waiting for the ultimates to come out, and Jemkin says, surprise! We will save that for another round. PapiChulos go down to buy time as well, and Witz. At this point, you just got to get whatever kills you can and try to see if you can get out of it, and Crystal knows that's the plan. Crystal and TORANECO, they're on the hunt, and Crystal will clear it out. Waiting to see, is there any further aggression from NAOS? Witz with a great kill, though. Shuts down the flank. The fragment to buy time, and a high flash drive to stop the aggression coming in. He's trying to make an opening for his teammates to come in through Canteen and spawn, but the spike will get planted. senyorcarl gets a nice catch on the exit.
Still, though, spike is planted, and TORANECO just trying to reposition to possibly drop out his incendiary. Now moving quicker on the retake. Crystal holds the angle. What? As they try to cross, he finds the double. And now Nightfall being spent. Witz is down to 1 HP. He can't hear anything.
Yeah.
Information gained from Crystal. Presence. That defense up around A main. In fact, the spike is up around P. Now with PapiChulo peeking out, he will be able to find that first head. However, the rest of the forces have arrived coming out from tree. Crystal will be able to answer back. Hiding inside the sky smoke. Allen actually gets the flick onto him. Witz is trying to deny the spike plant by playing up in and around the smokes. He flashes out. He gets yet another. However, jumping back and forth, it's going to be Crystal again. He finds him as they try to cross. It's all up to Ja now. 1-on-2. He's got the operator.
He just wants to creep out forward for an early shot, but he's only going to get his toes burned for that one. Oh, and it's just a timing peek left and right. However, main, controlled by Mojer. Now, Crystal, is he going to sneak into the smoke yet again? He's looking for it. Allen's just drawing their attention. There's the neural theft. Ja, he's going to get pinged, and there's the peek from Allen. His position, and also maybe make them force this aggression. He wants to make this a 1v1 first. He spots one. Oh, but the Han just to draw time. SCARZ is playing so smart, Quack. They just don't want him to stick the defuse and the peek
over. But this is also information for SCARZ. Look at how they're pushing out.
Oh, and TORANECO, he knows that they're going to try to get a little bit more space. He will eventually get traded, though. So now, not the end of the world. Witz is still hiding away from that Han. They have no idea. They think it's clear. Can he get more than one? He gets 2 and 3. Witz will clear out Arcade. And the spike will get planted. Allen now located. Whoa, plan not quite finished just yet. Allen down to 20 health, but now Esports, you cannot rush this. Okay, they will gotta make a choice here. Mojer, you're gonna go for the kill. He gets one, he gets the second one. He's buying enough time. He's thinking about taking the rope. No, he knows he doesn't have a choice, and Crystal eventually clears it out. However, time bought for the entry. Yep, the spike finally getting planted. Now Esports, they've now trying to take control of main, but there's too many members. Yoshiii, what was that? Reading the minimap off of the Prowler. Now Esports, they have to push another part of the map if they want to create these cross angles. But TORANECO denies it. PapiChulo shut down. senyorcarl. No, the aftershock has tagged him. Allen comes in for another one with the Phantom Witz. Can you do it? No, he can't.
Last packs, and Jemkin's waiting for them. Yoshiii finds the first pick. Jemkin gets the second.
And Jemkin just holds. He hides away from that boom bot. They haven't gained nearly enough map control that they would want. Mojer's creeping up from Dish, but here's the thing, you don't have anyone entering, and here's Crystal once again sneaks into the smoke. He's waiting, oh no! Mojer, a crucial kill. Now they draw away the attention, however. Now it's Esports, you have a minute. Do you consider rotating over? Because on the other side, Alan's watching it. That's why no one from SCARZ has any intention of moving for the spike plant. They're suspecting it though, they go for the tags. He's still hiding it, TORANECO works off of it! The setup from SCARZ is so good! Mojer now down to a 1v3. Oh, he sees the stim pack. They're trying to bait him in. And now Yoshiii going for the flank. He has so many angles to clear. TORANECO continuing to get information. And the rolling thunder, he can't escape it. He's trapped. And TORANECO will finish the best of 3. SCARZ moves on to the grand final. And unfortunately, NAOS Esports.